Besides being two successful American rappers, Travis Scott and Post Malone are famous artists who have made a lot of money in their careers. But have you ever wondered which of them leads the more luxurious life? In this video, you'll see a heated battle between Travis Scott and Post Malone. So, let's fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #allaboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Overspending. Both singers are known for splurging on extravagant luxury items, but which one spends more money? Travis, for example, is always wearing bags, backpacks, and briefcases from famous brands, such as his giant monogrammed Louis Vuitton collection, which must be worth a lot of money. He also makes use of bags, such as an extremely rare brown Birkin XL with lizard skin from Hermes. No wonder the value of this item is close to $100,000. Another one from the same brand, but in different colors that the rapper has already been wearing costs around $150,000. Another accessory Travis Scott loves to buy is jewelry. He often wears around his neck several chains filled with precious stones. He has, for example, a giant necklace with a pendant spelling out his daughter Stormi's name that surely cost him a fortune. To commemorate the success of his Astroworld tour, the singer commissioned a robust chain with unicorns and skulls filled with diamonds, an accessory worth about $450,000. The celebrity also had 11 chains made with rather bright cartoonish dolls, calling the order Dream Utopia Dream. To get an idea of values, some sources claim that Scott paid around $500,000 for this jewelry. When it comes to watches, the rapper has a large collection of different brands. He has already posed in an article for GQ magazine wearing a Richard Mille Marshmallow, a fun and colorful watch made of ceramic, red gold, and sapphires, valued at $130,000. He also owns an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, made of 18K white gold with 32 colored sapphire stones, which costs $150,000. One of his most sophisticated watches is the Patek Philippe Celestial model, made in rose gold set with diamonds and with a crocodile skin strap. No wonder this accessory costs an impressive $400,000. In his Instagram stories, he showed the Jacob & Company Astronomia Tourbillon model set with 342 pieces of diamonds, considered one of the most expensive and unique watches in the world. And to acquire such a jewel, you need to shell out approximately $1 million. Post Malone is not far behind in this dispute either. In a photo shoot for GQ, for example, he wore a flashy green look valued at over $2,200. In the same shoot, he wore a suit and shoes by Dolce & Gabbana, pieces that together were valued at more than $5,700. But his passion is watches. He has a huge collection, starting with the Rolex Sea Dweller, a model valued at about $12,000, which he got for his birthday. Another model in his collection is the Rolex Day-Date 40, with a gold bracelet full of sparkles, which costs about $50,000. He also owns a Rainbow Daytona by Rolex, a very colorful and stylish model that the rapper loves to wear, and this beautiful watch is valued at about $100,000. Upping the ante a bit, Post owns a Patek Philippe Aquanaut, a very modern and discreet watch that can cost up to $170,000. From the same brand, Malone acquired a Nautilus model, all studded with sparkles, a very flashy and expensive piece that costs almost $800,000. And it doesn't stop there. From Richard Mille, the rapper also owns a Bubba Watson model, with an all-white bracelet that costs about $500,000. And from the same brand, he still owns another model, the Tourbillon, a super light and modern watch that is valued at more than $820,000. And his most expensive watch of all is also from the Richard Mille brand, and it is the Tourbillon Skull Asia Edition model, which costs no less than $1 million. Besides, of course, the huge variety of rings and jewelry that he collects, and that surely cost a great fortune since several pieces were made exclusively for him. And since they both like to splurge a lot, let's call this round a draw. Points for both of them. Main mansion. Both musicians don't spare their fortunes on nice places to live, but which one owns the most impressive mansion? Post Malone owns, for example, a house high up in the mountains in the state of Utah in the United States. The property, which was built in bunker style and apocalypse-proof, has 6.75 acres, where the singer can enjoy various perks, such as his extensive backyard with a swimming pool. The property has 5 bedrooms, and the master suite has 2 living rooms, including a fireplace to warm up the cold days, which are many in this region. The outdoor area has several environments, with another fireplace for people to gather and talk, a deck with a panoramic view, a swimming pool, several sun loungers, a gourmet space, and a tennis court. This huge property cost Post Malone about $3 million and was undoubtedly a good investment, since the artist uses his house not only for relaxation and leisure time but also for work and even interviews. Travis Scott, on the other hand, has his most expensive is in the quiet Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. This is a true architectural work of art of a 4-level mansion with curvilinear and modern design, providing a 180 degrees panoramic view of the city and the Pacific Ocean. There is an impressive 53,000 square feet of space distributed in its rooms with high-quality interior design. And for Travis to accommodate his guests, there are a whopping 7 bedrooms in the house, with the master suite being almost the size of a regular apartment, with a sitting area, super spacious bathroom, and a walk-in closet for the rapper to accommodate his looks. The living room, for example, is composed of several rooms and is connected to the outside area, making a great living area. In addition, the glamorous kitchen with marble and black countertops is also integrated into the living room. When it comes to entertainment, there's no shortage of options at this mansion. It has numerous amenities such as an elevator, a 650-bottle wine cellar, a gigantic garage that can accommodate up to 20 cars, a mirrored gym, a relaxing wooden sauna, a games room with various entertainment options such as ping pong and pool, and a gigantic private movie room with comfortable seating for up to 13 people. But, without a doubt, the most striking feature of the mansion is the outdoor area, especially the 72-foot-long infinity pool lined with glass tiles. He can even enjoy the view while cooling off in the pool on a hot Los Angeles day, or gather his friends and grill some great appetizers at the grill right around the corner. And to acquire this luxurious property, Travis Scott paid $23,500,000 in 2020, but currently some sources estimate that the property is already worth $36 million. In other words, Travis wins this round by a long shot. Point for him. Cars. When it comes to luxury vehicles, both rappers don't skimp. But which one has the most valuable garage? Starting with Post Malone. He likes old cars and has already been seen in a 1968 Chevrolet C10, and although his car looks quite worn out, it can cost around $50,000. Not only that, but the artist also owns a 1992 Model Ford Explorer, and although he bought this vehicle for only $2,000, Post had the machine customized to look just like him, and the customization cost a total of $75,000. Speaking of more modern vehicles, Post owns a Hennessy Velociraptor, a huge 6x6 pickup truck, and one of the brand's most iconic cars. Malone opted for the white-colored model, and the vehicle, along with the customizations done for the rapper, sum up to an amount of $450,000. And it doesn't stop there. The music star also owns a Rolls-Royce Phantom, an imposing and classic vehicle that costs an average of $455,000. Upping the ante a bit, Post Malone owns a Lamborghini Aventador SV, a super modern car to which he has even added custom wheels. This machine can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles in an impressive 2.7 seconds, and to acquire it the musician had to fork out $500,000. Another car in his collection is the Lincoln Continental, a classic 1966 model, which also underwent modifications to become the way the artist wanted it to be. And with all the customizations, the vehicle is valued at $650,000. But without a doubt, the most expensive model the rapper has ever owned in his garage is the Bugatti Chiron, a super-fast machine capable of reaching the impressive speed of 260 miles per hour. This beautiful car is valued at a whopping $3 million. The simplest car Travis owns is a customized Range Rover Autobiography, a robust SUV costing an average of $150,000 in the United States. Going higher, Travis once owned a Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4, a super sports car that combines technology, design, and power. And to acquire this car, you need to shell out something around $200,000. When it comes to the Italian automaker Ferrari, the rapper owns the 488 model in orange. And some sources claim that this machine is valued at $324,000. He has a black Lamborghini Aventador SV that has undergone a makeover by West Coast Customs, changing its color to chocolate brown. Travis seems to have enjoyed the customization. And to have such a car to call your own, you need to invest something around $600,000. To take more radical walks, the rapper relies on his Mercedes-Maybach G650 Landaulet. And to have such a vehicle in your garage, you need to invest a trifle of $1.6 million. And finally, Travis Scott owns a luxurious Bugatti Chiron, a super sports car capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2.5 seconds and reaching a formidable top speed of 260 miles per hour. And it's no wonder that this impressive machine is valued at $3.5 million. Considering the sum of the vehicle's prices, Travis wins this round. Point for him. Other properties. Both singers like to live in a lot of places, but who has the most luxurious real estate portfolio? Post Malone has lived, for example, in a 5-bedroom mansion in the city of Los Angeles in the state of California. The almost 4,100 square foot property has a very extravagantly decorated living room, as well as a lot of artwork scattered around, which seems to be just Malone style. The TV room is more intimate, and the bathrooms are decorated in opposite colors and have a modern shower and jacuzzi. And although it is not known how much the artist paid to rent the place, the mansion is valued today at almost $4 million. The rapper has also spent some time in another mansion in Los Angeles, in a region that is highly coveted by Hollywood artists. The 11,200 square foot property is the dream of many people. After all, it is a modern and extremely luxurious property, with a privileged view of the city. The hall already draws attention upon entering the house, with a very striking chandelier, and the living room is very spacious and comfortable, with a minimalist and modern decor, having a huge fireplace to make the environment cozy. The house also has a giant wine cellar for up to 1,000 bottles and a cinema with several armchairs and a movable screen. But what really draws attention in the estate is the outdoor area, which has an infinity pool and is a great place to relax. It is not known how much Post Malone paid in rent at the time he lived there, but because the mansion is now valued at $26 million, you can imagine that he paid a large fortune. But nothing compares to Travis Scott. When he was dating Kylie Jenner, he decided to purchase a mansion together in the Beverly Hills Post Office neighborhood in Los Angeles, California. The property, built in the 1970s, has been extensively renovated to update to a more contemporary style. There are 9,680 square feet of living space, 7 spacious bedrooms, 10 bathrooms with great finishes, and a series of elegantly appointed open-concept rooms. On the first floor, there are large living rooms with decor in sober colors, as well as a sophisticated dining room and also a wine cellar. A great highlight of the residence is the kitchen, which has cupboards in dark wood paneling and touches of gold knobs, giving an air of refinement to the space. Upstairs, the huge master suite is divided into a bedroom with a privileged view of the garden and the city. Located on almost 48,000 square feet piece of land, the property has a lot of vegetation, and the house is surrounded by gardens with different trees and flowers, besides having a space in the middle of the forest to relax enjoying nature. Outside the house, there is a beautiful pool area surrounded by loungers and chairs to receive friends or have a good party. And this luxury property was purchased for $13.45 million, which was paid half and half by the two celebrities Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. Another property that is speculated to be Travis Scott's is a modern home located in his hometown of Houston, in the U.S. state of Texas. Built in 2005, the 3-story property has 12,000 square feet of living space, with 3 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms. The living room, for example, is very contemporary, with double-height ceilings, lots of glass windows, and a strong presence of wood paneling. The property also has a gym, a roof deck, and a large garden with more than one pool, as well as an entertainment area with a television and barbecue. While almost no one knew that Scott owns a local mansion, records confirm that he quietly purchased the modern property in 2019. And while it's unclear how much he paid, the place was last offered at $14.5 million. For having a more valuable real estate portfolio, Travis Scott wins this round. Business. As well as being great artists, they also have other sources of income. But which of them has the most lucrative businesses? Post Malone has, for example, a business venture together with his friends in the wine business. They have launched a French rose wine called Maison and Degree 9, a name chosen by Malone. The drink was a success, as 50,000 bottles were sold in just 2 days, demonstrating the potential of the brand. In addition, the artist has partnerships with the brands Arnett, a famous line of glasses, and also with the footwear brand Crocs. Post Malone also ventures into the world of acting and has made appearances on TV and in some films, one of them being the animated Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse, of which he is also part of the soundtrack. And these jobs must have earned him a good fee. In 2019, the rapper teamed up with the Bud Light beverage brand to develop an exclusive clothing collection that had limited units, which certainly generated a lot of profit for the singer. Moreover, the artist has, on his Instagram account, more than 23 million followers, and if he wants, he can earn a lot of money by advertising for different brands. Travis Scott has launched his brand of alcoholic soft drinks called Cacti, which offers 3 different tropical flavors. This type of drink has become a fever in the United States, and it is no wonder that Scott's website was sold out within the first 12 hours of its launch. Not to mention that the rapper has an online store that sells various products with his brand to his fans, earning him a great financial return. Another major source of income for the artist is advertising. He has business partnerships with several major brands, such as Nike, starring in campaigns and launching his models of sneakers like the Nike Air Force One, among others. Another of the rapper's resoundingly successful advertising projects was alongside fast food chain McDonald's, launching a limited edition snack that caused rapid out-of-stocks at restaurants across the United States. In addition, Meki launched a collection of merchandise in partnership with the rapper, including clothing and accessories. He also participated in the launch activity of the PlayStation 5 console, modeled for Christian Dior, and also Saint Laurent launched a cereal in partnership with General Mills, as well as starring in Samsung's Fortnite-themed commercial. And of course, the singer uses his social networks to advertise. After all, he has more than 54 million followers on his Instagram page. As we don't know how much they earn from each business, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Net worth. Both rappers have made a lot of money during their careers, but which one has the biggest fortune? Post Malone, for example, has already amassed a huge fortune. To get an idea, just on his YouTube channel, Post Malone has almost 24 million subscribers, and adding up all the videos, he already has more than 10 billion views, which may have earned him some good money. On Spotify, the artist has more than 50 million monthly listeners, and his 10 most played songs add up to more than 10 billion plays, which can also earn him a very high profit. But certainly, the singer's biggest source of income is with his concerts and tours, where he gathers real crowds. To get an idea of the figures, according to Forbes magazine, before the 2020 social isolation, the artist was making an impressive $1.3 million per performance. And according to some sources, despite having a relatively new career, Post Malone's fortune is already $60 million, a figure that is only likely to grow with such success. Meanwhile, has earned much of his fortune from his shows. Between September 2017 and September 2018, some sources reported that Travis earned $20 million between tours and record sales. Already in 2020, the balance sheet done by Forbes magazine points out that the singer enriched $39.5 million in the previous year, surpassing the earnings of other celebrities such as Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Paul McCartney, and Angelina Jolie. But of course, the rapper also makes money on the internet, earning from the playback of his songs on streaming platforms. To get idea of the phenomenon that is Travis Scott, he has already been considered a success story and one of the most relevant personalities, appearing in the Forbes 30 Under 30 magazine. And although it is not known precisely how much fortune the rapper has amassed, some sources estimate that Travis Scott also has a net worth of around $80 million. And because he has a bigger fortune, Travis Scott takes this final round. At the end of this fight, we had 2 points for Post Malone and 6 points for Travis Scott, making him the great champion. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.